It's the Cobry Cafetiere of cloud knowledge. Oh yeah.
I think it's quite important, first of all, to clear up what third-party tools are. They're essentially extensions to the workplace platform. So we first pay for Workspace, the organizations pay for Workspace. And then if there's some feature sets that are missing, or there's some things that the organization requires in terms of additional functionality, they'd go off and look for third-party tools to supplement that need.
I've always kind of viewed it as Google will develop the core tools that you need to run your business on to an incredibly high level. And then they maintain that those tools at that level. They make sure that they're secure. They've got uptime guarantees year round, so that you can rely on them. And then all the other little areas that you might want to kind of delve into, they leave those spaces for third-party companies to develop in.
I guess it's important to understand sort of Google's thought process behind these third-party tools as well. Not everyone needs a shared mailbox manager. Not everyone needs a proficient backup solution. Not everyone needs XYZ. So it's important to understand that Google has a sort of nice foundation that you can build on top of, rather than just chucking everything at you at once and you pay for that.
What's in it for a customer when they use a third party through us as opposed to going direct with the third party tool?
Usually the pricing is going to be the same either way where you go, whether it's direct or whether it's with a partner. Some people maybe think that if you go with a partner then they're going to add something on top of it, but that's not really the case at all. It's really a case of working with somebody that knows the tools inside and out, that have deployed the tools and provided training for the tools to various customers. So basically you're getting that kind of element of trust, or that kind of reassurance that if you go ahead with this tool, you're not going to be left to set it up by yourself and hope that you meet all the best practices. You're going to have that guiding hand to take you through the whole process.
If you're a customer, it's good to have someone like us who's expert in Google Workspace, if that's the tool that you're using, because that's where the tool will then be integrated onto. So if you are expert in Google Workspace plus know about the third-party tool, that's a much better coupling than just being an expert in one of the things.
It's actually deceptively powerful to have an expert in your corner saying, look, here's some best practices to get you kicked off, and here's our experience of how to get the most from your investment ongoing.
So Victor, how does Cobry decide on what third-party tools they want to partner with?
Whatever we find using our research to be the best at the time. And there's not a well-defined criteria for a good third-party tool, because they're all so different. So it's a different criteria for every one of them.
Do the tools answer questions for our customers? It's very important that we see it and go, well, that really does fill that gap. If you're sitting in Gordon's having sales conversations with someone, he's recommending AFI, really genuinely.
Some of the third-party tools that we recommend, they cover like a wide range of different areas. So we've got things like project management, which we use Asana for. We use Gap for advanced auditing of your Google Workspace environment. We also have shared inboxes are managed through Hiver, which is the shared mailbox tool where you can assign different emails to different users and leave little notes. We've got Copper as a CRM tool, which is integrated with Google Workspace and Gmail specifically, so you don't need to do any data entry. The last two were Happio, which we kind of touched on as being like a social intranet, where you've got news feeds where you can comment on posts and make posts of your own, but also access static pages with information about the company. And then the last one is the backup tool, which is called AFI, for backing up data and restoring from another cloud service.